you being married to a woman,
I knew he was gonna bring this back.
will you ever, or do y'all fuck with men at all?
No,
Mm-mm.
Like never,
Not an
you never sneak dicked at all?
not an option.
Well, like what you mean?
It's
Like
not. What you mean? I said it's not an option. You don't know what that means? It's not
nah.
an option.
Okay, let me ask you this because she's a stem, a
Yeah.
stud, right?
A stem. It's a
Stem,
difference.
stud, same shit, right?
It's
It's
different.
Okay, what's the difference between a stem and a stud?
A stem is like a blend of both. She knows she's a woman, but she dresses like a man. A stud is like she thinks she a nigga, so she gonna walk around even though she dressed like one. She gonna walk around like I'm that dude. My wife doesn't think
so
that. She
she's-
knows she's a woman.
She walks around feminine but dressed like a dude.
But she don't totally dress like a guy. Like she dresses like
Does she dress like you?
no, she wouldn't dress like me.
Would
But
dress
she
like
wouldn't-
this?
but she would-
like y'all.
like y'all, but it
Yeah.
wouldn't be the pants would probably be like a little bit tighter. Like it wouldn't be so masculine.
Okay, this is.
But you
okay.
would know like she is a stem.
See, that's where I get confused with that. I'm like, okay, if you're gonna like women, I would picture y'all together.
With a feminine
Like
woman.
a feminine woman, because why go get a woman that's masculine and dresses like a man, puts on a strap on like a man, but's a woman? Why not just get a man and be in a poly relationship
But
where
it's-
y'all both have a
It's
woman?
preference, because I mean, there's two studs that be together, and people be like, "Why? How that work?"
Well, you rarely
Yeah.
see that.
No,
That's
You-
rare.
You,
I hardly
you'd be
ever see
surprised.
two
Well,
studs.
you
You'll
not,
be
you not in that
surprised.
community,
Right?
though.
You'd be
I don't think I
surprised
ever
a
seen-
lot.
I don't think I ever seen two studs.
It's a lot. I'm
Yeah.
just telling you facts. Since we, facts. It's
I
facts.
don't know. You got to show me that. I ain't never seen that
I'm
one.
just telling you, if you go to the community, you'll see a lot of studs with studs. Like it's a thing. Just like I guess the idea of straight people be like, oh, it should be two femme girls together, but that's just the idea of what I guess gay girls should be. But it's not. It's like it's okay to be with a stud, a stem, or a femme. Like it don't have to be. And and she doesn't have to be like, oh, well, that has to be a guy if she's strapping it on like that. That's the guy in a relationship. It's not. We're two women
So
in a
you-
relationship.
He basically saying you looking for everything that requires from a man,
Right.
but it's just a woman. Like
In my brain, you're still.
That's your brain, though.
No. I'm just saying, even in reality, she's dressing like a man. Y'all are actually using the strap on, so you need the penis that comes from a man.
But I
So
don't
it's-
need that because it's not always like that.
I know
So,
it's not always, but y'all do use one, right?
at times, but
Right.
it's not always though. 'Cause
No,
you're
not
making it-
always.
I think people's idea is like, oh, well, she's the dude. She's always strapping on. It's not that. So it's like when you're in a gay relationship, it's more than just the sex. You know what I mean? And I feel like everybody's idea is like, oh, it's just the fucking. It's not. It's not at all. Like that's my best friend. Like for real. Because I feel like if it wasn't, we wouldn't probably be here today. You know what I mean?
No, I get it. It's just only when I see a stud and a femme in my brain, or in most people's brain, it's like you have someone cosplaying a man. You still want that male figure, which is why you're with the stem instead of a femme. It's like two gay men. If it's one that's super over the top feminine, acting like a woman more than an actual woman, it's like, bro, just go get a woman. It's like, why not? Like, you know what I'm saying?
No.
It don't make sense to me. It's like, if you like guys, get a man.
I
Like,
think
you know what I'm saying?
Because
But-
it's not the outer.
it's not
Like,
the outer,
it's
it's
not.
the inner.
Like
Okay.
I fell in love with the person.
Right.
I like I said, I was not always with women. I've been with dudes my life. I've been with girls my life. Like it's just a person. So, God forbid I'm not with her tomorrow. It's whoever I fall in love with. It don't mean that I'm gonna be with a man. It don't mean I'm gonna be a woman. It's whoever I fall in love with is a person. And now don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to be like with no trans person and all that, but I'm just saying like I'm not. But I'm just saying like I'm not gonna be like, oh, I have to be with a stud tomorrow. Like I have to be with a man tomorrow. Like it's not about that. It's not at all.
I'm just
but
trying
he's
to
saying he's saying even in the beginning stages, it's like, all right, if you seen was she dressing the way like you say she is now when you met her? Did she approach you or did you approach her?
I approach her.
And-
I always
and-
anybody I fucked with, I approached.
And you approached her based
Everyone.
off of before you had to approach her based off looks. You didn't approach her based off of who she was.
Right. That's my type. Like everybody has a type. That's my type. I'm attracted to that.
like a woman dressed like a man.
Right. A boy.
But see,
Okay.
you see the disconnection is like you
Right.
still like the male
But-
aspect of it, but you like the feminine
Fact that
part
it's-
of her.
Okay,
too.
so for me, I'm be 100. I don't want a feminine girl because I don't want the bitch in my clothes, and that's it. Period. Like, I'm just being honest.
What?
If I'm with a person, I don't want her being like, "Oh, what size shoe you wear?" I don't want that bitch in my shit. So I'm a selfish ass bitch. So that's the reason why I don't.
Solomon, how you feel? Do you get what I'm saying,
that's why I
Solomon?
don't fuck with no femme girl. I'm just saying, like, that's my preference.
Hold on, let me get Solomon. Do you get what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying.
You're still looking for a man, but it's just in a woman form,
right? And so if you think about it, a lot of women will say, I like these characteristics of a man, but I like these characteristics of a woman. And so in a way, they're getting the best of both worlds.
Right.
Exactly.
You're getting that strength of a man, that authority of a man, but at the same time you're getting the softness underneath.
Exactly.
So,
okay, so but wouldn't the perfect scenario for that be a trans? And she's like, absolutely not.
No.
Because it's still it's a
trans
male.
is feminine.
Trans thinks they're a woman.
They think they're more of a woman than you.
Then that's gonna be my same issue. Bitch, you in my clothes.
That's the worst issue.
Yes, no.
I just think
it's not meant for you to understand. I feel like
no, I get it.
No, I'm just saying because I feel like when I have these conversations with people, they be like, well, I don't understand. I don't get it. It's like even me being in the community, it's a lot of shit I don't fucking understand. Like how it's a lot of shit. We can go hours for talking about a lot of shit that's in the community I do not get. But sometimes certain things are not for us to understand. You just kind of roll with it. That's how you roll, then I'm roll with it. You don't have to understand that shit.
No, I'm not mad. I'm just trying. I like to make sense of things. I'm a man. We like
a lot of shit in the community is not gonna make sense though. Is what I'm telling you.
Because you're not in that community. Like it took me a while to understand. It, but I get it. Like
he's more on trying to understand the psyche. Like, are you confused? Or are you
no?
I'm not,
right? Because I just feel like poly would be the best thing. It's like, okay, I have a man. And I have the feminine. I have the male here.
Be the best thing for a straight man.
We don't need the strap on. We got the real deal Holyfield, but I still got the feminine woman. So I got both aspects. I got the yin, the yang.
But that's two extra people I got to deal with. I want to deal with one person who demonstrates the male and the female.
Nice blend.
Yeah.
Well, she's cosplaying the male. She can't demonstrate the male.
Well, whatever the fuck she doing, that's what I like. That
working my relationship.
Right, it's working.
Look, you like.
I'm just saying, like, it's a lot of things you don't understand. Just like, for instance, I was telling her about touch me nots, and it's just like that's a woman that disconnects with her genitalia, so she only pleases. She does not want you to touch her at all. So it's just like, what the fuck? Like, to me, I don't understand that.
Yeah, and I met one of those.
But it's called touch me not. So it's just like a lot of things in the community you won't understand.
It's
called a touch me not.
Yeah.
Not just you.
I'm just saying.
No, but
everything
has a damn name for it.
This is crazy. A touch me not?
Yeah, it's a woman that don't want to touch you.
This is crazy.
Learn something new every day.
She was cute. She was really pretty, and she was a stud. And we was hanging out in Atlanta, and she was explaining to me that she never had been penetrated before, but she does all the pleasing. And I'm like, no. She was like, for real. I'm like, so you never? She was like, no, I just do all the pleasing. I don't allow my women to touch me.
That's like a power thing. It sounds like
it's not. I think that
trying to make you go crazy over her.
No,
like I'm the man. You can't tell. Like that's what
it's not. It's like because they know that they don't have a dick. I feel like they have a lot of dick envy from you guys.
Exactly.
So no, I'm just telling you.
For sure.
So for instance, they don't want because they don't have a real one. Then they don't want you to touch them. Like I don't want you to touch me because my idea of who I think I am is not who I really am. So because I'm not who my head tells me that I am. I don't want you to touch me. I'm going to just please you. I do whatever you want. You want me to fuck you on the moon, I'm going to do that. But you can't touch me. I get pleased by you touching me.
She might have been molested or something.
I don't know. I'm just telling you what the community is.
You're going to be curious. I know, we just saying you're going to be curious of something of not ever being touched. You're going to feel somewhere. You want that pussy ate or something.
Look,
I don't know.
We're going to end that note on that.
I'm just reporting from the streets.
To the LG, touch me not is fucking insane.
I'm just reporting from the
To the
streets.
LGBT, I mean, at the minimum.
The alphabet gang.
Alphabet gang.
Gang.
Don't come for me. I know they listen.
You can come for me. I'm a part of a community.
Listen, at least your woman still knows she's a woman.
Right.
The shit I don't understand is the ones that's really in their brain believing
right.
they're not what they were born. Like, if you're homosexual and you just like the same sex, that's cool. I don't have a problem with that. But when you get to really thinking you a fucking man because I think I am, and you crazy.
Or thinking you
Or
a
thinking
real
you a
woman.
woman, you fucking crazy.
I don't
And I
give a
know you know.
Oh,
We know.
exactly. That's what I was going to say. It's
Stop
no way in
playing
the world. I don't
crazy.
give a damn about
We
that.
know you know. We gonna get that. We gonna get to that on another episode.
You
But
lay
yeah,
down with them thoughts by yourself. You know what the fuck you
Not
are.
the thought.
that's so insane.
You know
and,
what you
and I'm gonna say this: if you are in a woman-on-woman relationship and you use a strap-on at all, you still like, man, I don't give a fuck what you say. You need that dick. Point blank. Period. So y'all might as well stop using that plastic and just get the real deal Holyfield every now and then. It's a lot of rented dicks out there. It's a lot of guys that would love to come break your back every now and then.
But every dick don't be
I said
hitting
rented.
though.
I'm saying. Any final words, ladies?
At all.